If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Rochelle Graham. We begin with breaking news. The man accused of killing 13-year-old Naziah Harris has pleaded guilty. Jarvis pleaded guilty to her murder, as well as 5 separate sexual assault cases of 4 different minors. Naziah was last seen getting off her school bus in Detroit back in January 2024. Our Jack Springate joins us live outside 3rd Circuit Court in Detroit with more on his guilty plea. Jack.
Well, Rochelle, one of Jarvis Butts' conditions for pleading guilty to the murder of Naziah Harris is a truthful statement regarding her body, which has still not been found. Now, investigators did find the shoes and clothes she was last said to have been wearing as they conducted a search of the Rouge River near 7 Mile in Berg. That was shortly after she went missing, and they still have never found Naziah. Along with admitting to exactly what happened to her body, Butts agreed to a sentence between 35 and 60 years in prison for the charge of second-degree murder. He'll serve that at the same time as the other 5 cases he pled guilty to, which all come with a sentencing range of 10 to 15 years, according to court documents from Thursday morning. Now, when I called one of Naziah's biggest advocates, her adult cousin Roxy, and told her the news, she said I was the first to let her know and how shocking this was for her to hear. This is what she told me learning what really happened to Naziah would mean to her.
It's almost hard to grasp for air to realize that it's actually happening, because with it being so long in a 2-year stretch, it seemed like it was never going to happen. It's a rush of so many feelings right now, but it's unimaginable because we never thought that it would happen.
Butts' sentencing is scheduled 1 month from now. That's March 12th at noon, right back here at the 3rd Circuit Courthouse, where we'll be waiting for answers to what exactly he did with Naziah Harris. For now, reporting live in Detroit, I'm Jack Springate, CBS News Detroit.
Cold-blooded demonstration. The worst of the worst. I'm talking about a real dirtbag, right? And for the life of me, right? I'm talking about this right here, just kind of like, it messes with my mind. And the reason why I say that is this right here. How? Like, in a city like Detroit, how is someone of his caliber is able to mix amongst the moral and principled people? How was he able to be in the community? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I know some of y'all might say, well, hood, come on now. Everybody don't be in everybody's business. And that's true, right? In the hood, we tend to mind our business. But in a situation like this, we're talking about a predator. We're not talking about just somebody that committed one crime and now they done changed their life and stuff like that. We are talking about a predator. And I'm not talking about, somebody that go hunt for their ops. You understand? I'm not talking about one of those. We're talking about a child predator. How? So listen. To all my gangsters, my Crips, my Bloods, my Vice Lords out there in Detroit, men of moral principles, women of moral principles, street men, street women. So we lay up here and we try to kill each other on a regular basis. And while we trying to kill each other, we got a child predator in the hood touching the kids any chance he get. And he's surviving. Something ain't right about that. That don't sit well with me right there. That don't. Because in my eyes, ain't no way in the hell that a child predator is supposed to be able to just maneuver in the community as if they did no wrong. You see, I understand that, Jarvis, he got family and stuff like that. I understand that. And family probably gonna say, you can come stay with me and all that. Well, you gotta understand there's consequences for him to come and stay with you, right? Because we on his ass every time we see him. But that wasn't the case. This brother right here was able to get a business and have people bring their automobiles, their cars, to him to fix on the cars. Now listen, I understand you need your car fixed, and I understand that this Dirtbag here might have been giving y'all the best deals in the world, but where's your moral compass? You know what he's capable of. And look, some of y'all might be saying, hood, come on. We mind our business in the hood. We ain't know that he was. Listen to me when I say this. He was known to the prosecution as a serial. You know how you got serial murders? Guys that just go killing for no reason, or just continuously killing multiple peoples. He was a serial taking advantage of the kids. Yeah, he did that on a serial level, right? So there's no strange happenings. It's not like, this guy right here was, did one thing and then skipped to a whole nother town that don't nobody know who he is. No. This man right here has a track record of touching on kids. Black kids in the black community. According to criminal records, they are saying around 2004, 2005, he was hit with a 3rd degree touching on a child that was 13 to 15 years old. He pled guilty to that, and they gave him 10 years for pleading guilty. Now, that's not it, right? Because one thing we got to understand is this right here. When somebody plead guilty and they do that type of stuff and they from the hood, everybody in the hood know about it. So we can't act like we don't know about stuff like that. Everybody know about these predators. You see what I'm saying? And so he did his 10 years and he came home, I think in 2014. But he ain't stopped there. He kept doing it. According to criminal documents, they are saying that this dirtbag would befriend or get in a relationship with a woman with young children, girls, right? That he would sit back and peep and see who was single or see who was down on their luck, and he would befriend them or get in a relationship with them who had access to young girls. Because he understood once he get into a relationship with these women, they gave him access to the young girls. And in being in the relationship or befriending these women, these young girls would trust him. Why? Because these young girls see their auntie trusting him. They see their mama trusting him. They seeing someone, their big sister, trusting him. And so that right there gave him access to lower these little girls, security blankets, for they won't be looking at him like, hey, he a predator. Nah, he friends with my sister. He friends with my mama. That's my mama boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? And that's what he would do. That's how he would get in so that he can get to the children. Now, listen, sisters, listen, look, I don't care how handsome you think the brother is. I don't care how many people he proclaimed is shot, stabbed, beat, tattoos, dreads, whatever. Do your homework on men. Any man that you bring around your children, whether it be a little boy or a little girl, do your homework on that man. Don't just let him around your children. Stop being so trustful. Stop trusting people like that. You got real predators out here. Just like they said what he did. He ain't really want the woman. He ain't really want to befriend the woman. His whole access is getting to the kids. Start doing homework. Hey, listen, you a handsome guy. I think I like you, but what's your real name? No, I don't want to know your hood name. I want to know your real name. Have you ever been to the penitentiary before? Oh, you have? Why? You see? Talk to the relatives. Hey, how you doing? I'm talking to Bobo right here. I think he's a handsome man. Give me a little information on him. You see? Talk to the mama, the father. Hey, what's his real name? You see? And then you get on there, I'm talking about, you run it through the FBI database. I'm talking about you act like you a FBI agent. You in that joint like this here. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, when he was 5, he did what? Oh, I know about that bike you stole when you was 12 years old. Yeah, I did real research on you. Yeah, you was in juvenile hall. I know about that. Yeah, and you stole that candy bar. I remember that too. Yeah. Listen, do your homework so you can know who you dealing with. You got dirtbags running around here. They want your child. They don't even want you. They want your child. And they will work hard and tirelessly to get access to your child. Protect the children. Alright? Look, if he don't want to give you his real name, his date of birth and stuff like that, hey, listen, man, we can't have no relationship then. Look, I'll tell you all about me. Why I can't know about you? You see? And to the fathers. Man, brother. To the fathers. Listen, man. Let me say this to the brothers. Y'all, let me and the brothers have some dialogue real quick. Listen, brothers. Look, I don't care what you going through with the woman. If the woman is acting bad and stuff like that, that does not give you an excuse to abandon your children. There's nothing in this world that gives you an excuse to abandon your flesh and blood. The child got your DNA in him. Listen, let me tell you something. These predators out here, they look for women that are single. They look for women that don't have a man around nowhere. Because they know she ain't got no protection. You see? But when they see a man, yeah, a man, hey, that's her father right there. Nah, I can't do that to her. Because he crazy. He gonna come kill everybody. If I lay a hand on her, nah, I can't do that with her. You see? But when these predators peep and look and they see stuff and they say, oh, ain't no man in the house. And then, the sister, then he ain't about it. He ain't gonna do nothing, this, that, and other. He like, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, the dad, he a dirtbag. Oh, he gone? Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. No, I know I can do this. You see what I'm saying? Fathers, listen, there's no excuse in the world. Go get your daughters. Go get your sons. Listen, there's nothing. There's no excuse for that. None. I don't care if the girl crazy or whatever. Look, stop being scared and go to court for your babies. Listen, the courtroom go both ways. It don't just go their way. Get in that courtroom and say, hey, listen, check this out. Things ain't working between her and I. You see, we can't co-parent. We can't see eye to eye like that. I need some help. I need my time with my baby. She ain't trying to give it to me because she mad at me because I got this other girl. Whatever the case may be. And sisters, listen, I'm not trying to talk down on y'all or nothing like that, but we got to keep it 100. You see, we got to keep it real. Some sisters, I'm not talking about all y'all, but some sisters use their children as pawns to control the fathers. And some men be like, I ain't dealing with that. Forget that. Come find me when you're 18. So what I'm trying to tell you brothers is this right here. Man, get in that courtroom. Quit being scared, man. Get in that courtroom. Yes, I have a house. I got a job. I can provide for my daughter. All I want is joint custody, physical and legal. That's it. When you get in that courtroom and them judges start seeing men come to the courtroom and say, hey, listen, no, that's mine. But this is what I want to happen. They gonna work with you. Listen to me. Trust me. I know they will work with you because they worked with me. And when they work with me, listen, let me tell you brothers something. I was homeless, but I was in that courtroom. You understand? Yeah. I got a criminal record, but I was in that courtroom. You see what I'm saying? Hey, listen, And they, okay, yeah. And they tried to, he was in jail and he this, he that. And you know what the judge said? This is not what we're here for. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. This man right here wants custody of his child. Joint. And I got that. While being homeless. Yeah. So listen, get in the courtroom. Get your baby. If you don't want your baby to go through this stuff what Naziah went through, go get your baby. Whether it's a boy or a girl, go get him. Get in that courtroom, man. I did mine's pro se. I didn't need no lawyer. It's easy. I went in there. Okay, I got to do this, do that. They will help you. Okay, file this and that. And what else y'all need? Okay. Put that bad boy up in there. Yeah, I just want joint custody. That's all. Nope, ain't no problem with her, none of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want full custody. My daughter love her mother and this, that, and the other. Hey, but we're not together. I want joint custody, physical and legal. Gave it to me, no problem. None whatsoever. And that's what y'all got to start doing. Quit letting other people dictate how they're going to provide, or not provide, but how they're going to give your child to you, how they're going to give your children's time to you. No. You got to stand up and say, nah, look, check this out. Get in that courtroom. Now, let's get back to this demonstration. I just had to do that because brothers need to know. Brothers be scared as hell of that courtroom. I understand, especially for us that got felonies and shit. We be like, man, that's the last place I want to see. But this is family court, y'all. This is not criminal, okay? This is family court. Get in that courtroom and get your baby. Because you don't want this. I guarantee you, you don't want this. According to court documents, they are saying in the span of a decade, that little girls from 4 to 13 years old was coming forward and saying, hey, listen, check this out. Jarvis touched on me. From 4 to 13 within a span of a decade. 2012 to 2014, 2 girls came forward, 8 and 10 years old, accusing him of abusing them. 2013, he was charged with abusing a 13-year-old girl in 2013 at her residence. Not his, her residence. That this dirtbag felt that comfortable to violate this child in her own home. And how did he get access to this girl? Her mama. 2015 to 2017, a 11-year-old girl came forward and said, hey, yeah, he was abusing me. He was touching on me. And how did he get access to her? Her mama. 2021 to 2022. He took advantage of a 8-year-old girl at his auto shop. And how did he get access to this 8-year-old girl? Her mama. Come on, ladies. Come on now. Stop being so trusting with these children. We got dirtbags out here. You see, we got dirtbags out here. And, he's doing all this damage without no repercussion. I'm talking about he just running free, molesting kids. And ain't nobody saying nothing. I don't know what kind of fear he's installing into the children. I don't know if the little kids went and told and the mama said you lying and he said the little girl lying. I don't know all that. All I know is that according to court documents, all these little girls is coming forward and saying, hey, check this out. This what he did to me. And the cold-blooded part about all of it is this right here, though. At the time that he was doing it, from my understanding, at the time that he was doing it, I don't know if they told then, but when they got older, they still was saying it. Hey, look, check this out. This dude right here did this. Nothing happened. He still was able to walk and devour and seek out little children. Until this case right here. Now, in the case of Naziah, how did he get access to her? Her auntie. Yeah. Her auntie in 2022. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know what year that the auntie and him started to going out, but they started going out. But he started touching on Naziah and grooming Naziah in 2022. But the cold-blooded part about all that is this right here, y'all. Look, this man right here has been locked up, and the hood know what type of guy he is. And this woman still accepted him and had a baby with him and had him around Naziah, knowing his criminal history. That's the problem. That's the major problem. So he gets the grooming Naziah. While he's grooming Naziah, he is assaulting her, taking advantage of her sexually. He's doing it to her so much that she ends up getting pregnant with his baby. He's panicking now. This girl is 13 years old. She shouldn't be pregnant. You see what I'm saying? But she's telling him, I'm pregnant. So he starts planning on how to kill the baby. He don't want to kill her. He just wants to kill the baby. He's plotting and planning, trying to figure out a way to give her some antifreeze so that it can kill the baby. But Naziah, she's a 13-year-old child, probably in her emotions, and said, listen, I'm finna tell everybody what's going on. The worst mistake she could have ever made in her life. Rest in peace to that young sister. Because after she did that, it went from trying to kill the baby to now I gotta kill Naziah. And that's exactly what he did. According to the reports that I'm getting, y'all, they saying that this man somehow either beat her, stabbed her, he didn't shoot her, beat her, stabbed her to the point where there was blood everywhere, and then he threw her body in the river. They ain't found her yet. In the river. And, upon him telling them that he threw her in the river, the investigators went to the location where he said he threw her in the river at, and that's where they found like blood stains and stuff like that. Cold-blooded demonstration. I can't even imagine, what the little girl went through. Because here it is, this man, this full-grown man, is manipulating her little young mind to the point where she really believes she's in a relationship because she didn't tell her auntie about it. She didn't tell nobody about it. Her and him are texting each other, I love you, I miss you, and can't wait to see you, and all this old type of stuff. And then he tricks her to get somewhere close to the river, kills her, and then throws her body in the river. A 13-year-old, y'all. A grown man. A 13-year-old. Nah. He shouldn't even been in the community. The man got a track record. He shouldn't even been in the community. But he was. And so you might think, well, how did he get caught, hood educated? How did they catch on to what was going on? Well, Naziah went missing for a while. And everybody was like, where's Naziah? Where's Naziah? Everybody is asking the auntie. People in the hood was asking the auntie, where is Naziah? Because they understood the auntie's child's father is a predator. You see, everybody knew he was a predator. His own family used to tell the auntie, why is you fucking with him? You know what he is. He's a dirtbag. Why is you dealing with him? You see what I'm saying? But she kept dealing with him anyway. And so when people would ask her, where's Naziah? She gets more, I don't know, don't be asking me, all this old type of stuff. And now it done came out that the whole time that he was with her, he was with Naziah. And he is the one that just now pled guilty to killing Naziah. The man had a track record. When he pled guilty to 4 more other victims. One of the victims, 4 years old. He gave that girl right there, a 4-year-old girl, a venereal disease. Chlamydia. It's one thing for you to already be a predator, but then you filthy, you dirty too. And you doing this to this foe. Look around, you got some 4 years old around. Look, a full grown man gave a 4-year-old girl a sexually transmitted disease. Come on, y'all. Come on. We got to do way better than this, y'all. We got to protect the kids, y'all. These predators, they don't belong nowhere in the community. And he had to plead guilty. He had to. Because they had 20 witnesses willing to testify. Even some of his own family members willing to testify against him. Because through his reign of terror, this man right here was touching on his cousins, 8 years old, touching on his own daughter. Yeah, Dirtbag, his own daughter, right? The girl, Naziah's auntie, she gonna testify against him. You see, and all type of other victims that was coming forward that are grown now. That are like, yeah, nah, he used to touch me when I was young. You see, all that could have been avoided. All that could have never happened if the fathers wasn't around. And if it wasn't for the fathers, the women, y'all gotta investigate these dirt bags. Start doing some homework on these guys. Don't just, hey, he handsome, I like him, come on in and all that. No, we're in a different era in time now. We got predators amongst us. Predators. So, in his sentence, he has been sentenced to, after pleading guilty, he was sentenced to 35 to 60 years. And I hope he do the 60. I hope he do that 60. He don't need to get back out. You know what I'm saying? He 40 some years old now, so that 60 will do him a real good demo if he get that 60. I'm aiming for that 60, or you know, maybe he'll expire in prison before that, because all the stuff that he done did and it's all coming out now. Yeah, some of them guys gonna be waiting on him. Some of them guys he gonna get treated real good in the penitentiary. Some of them guys gonna be waiting on him. Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here, y'all. We have people that are around us, that befriend us, that gain our trust with ulterior motives. We got predators out here now. I'm talking about, and they whole thing is to seek and destroy. They whole thing is to devour. You see, they can, what's that saying they used to say back in the day? A wolf in sheep's clothing. That type of demonstration. He looked like a sheep, all nice, cool, taking care of people, giving people money, you know, fixing people cars, nice, smooth talking, handsome. And everybody say, man, brother, all right, man, it's cool, brother. No, when he take that sheep coat off, this man right here is a full-fledged predator. So I want to advise you brothers, man, go get your babies. They need to have a male presence, so that them predators, when they look and think about doing something to your little boy or your little girl, it will make them think twice, because they see a strong brother. A strong brother. No, I can't, you know. And if the fathers can't be there because they in the penitentiary, or you know they done changed forms, they done died or got killed or something like that, then uncles and grandfathers, and man, y'all gotta go gorilla up so these guys can see, damn, she got a close relationship to her dad. No, I can't. Dad a gangster. I can't do that. Her uncles, no, her uncle, they gangsters. I can't. Her brothers, no, I can't. Because predators are looking for the weak. That's what they looking for. They looking for the weak, because they know they can take advantage of the weak. But when they see the strong, they shy away from that. I don't want no parts of that. Hell no. Touching on one of these kids right here will get me killed. I'm not doing that. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do that. But when they see the weak, that's fair game. So again, brothers, sisters, come on, y'all. We gotta protect these kids, because I dread, you know, or I ain't even gonna say nothing like that. But listen, don't nobody want to go through what this family is going through. Nobody. To hear that this guy right here been, you know, taking advantage of this little girl sexually, manipulating her mentally, and then kill her, throw her body in the river as if she ain't nothing. You don't want that, and I don't want that. So let's tighten up. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.